Hi guys, this is Kim with Milling About. We are having our first tire change. Thankfully we didn't have a blowout, but we did pick up some kind of metal or something, and we got to the park and it was leaking. So our tire pressure monitor let us know, and so we're gonna watch Mike change a tire. So we already got the spare off. The spare is the exact same tire, only on a steel wheel, so we should be fine to get it home, and then we'll get the tire changed. So I'm going to take some pictures of him, and I'm going to take some video as well. So we actually had to run up to O'Reilly's to get a lug nut socket. So, all right. So we're on a pretty uneven spot here, so our tire is pretty far off the ground. So we put the Anderson levelers under there just to get it started so that it doesn't spin while we're trying to get it off here. Yeah. So thankfully we're not on the side of the road, we're just at our site, so. So that's our, did you turn the tire pressure monitor on?
I did.
Oh, okay, that's our tire pressure monitor going off because the tire's losing its air, and thankfully it did let us know as soon as it lost some pressure. So
yeah, it's a 76.
yeah. And we did check that these are the exact same tires, so that's good. Just one was dirtier than the others.
That's a spare underneath. It's got oil on it one side.
I don't know if you can see this up here, but we've got some kind of metal in there.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it too. And it looks like it tore a chunk out of the tire as well, so.
Yeah.
And it's a nice evening, it's not raining. It was sprinkling a little bit when we came back up here.
Let's go.
Okay. So this is a good time to take a look at our leaf springs as well. They actually look pretty good.
Yeah, well, we haven't traveled much. I don't see anything broken. That's good.
Yeah, but I don't see any flattening either.
Yeah. Not yet. Everything's probably normal.
Yep.
Let's hope our spare is good.
So we'll need to pump this up, make sure that it's in the right pressure. Oh, it fit. There you go. gonna stick way out.
Yeah. Fun part.
Do you need some help getting it up there?
Might look nuts. Probably need a flashlight. Headband or something. There we go. Is the tire bigger?
It has air in it.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have it to 100 foot-pounds here, and it's all set. So when he tightens them, it'll beep. Where's the head? You want this on, right? Or you can use this first.
That's another one. So now we gotta get these wedged under here. Like this.
Okay. So just be careful not to hit buttons.
Sure it's set.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you get the pressure thing out of the truck?
Yeah. So we have the tire on there. Now we're just airing it up, and we'll see if it holds everything for tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens. All right. Okay, so I wanted to give you an update on the tire. It did hold air all the way home. We did want to get it changed because we had another vacation coming up in between. So we actually really like the Westlakes. I know that a lot of people don't like them. They kind of call them China bombs and everything, but we have a G-rated Westlake. It's either a 14 or a 16 ply. And we've had nothing but good experiences with them, especially since it did hold air and not start losing it until we got into our campground. So we were really happy with them. So I wanted the same one that we had. Being 2021, it was very hard to actually find that tire again because of supply issues and everything. I did find one from a place called Priority Tire, and so we ordered it and we were waiting for it to come, and then I got an email from the company that said that they had sent the wrong tire and they didn't have any of the Westlakes. So I told them, okay, I'll just deny the shipment. And so I denied the shipment. They could see that the shipment had been denied, and they refused to give us a refund until they received the tire back. So that kind of put a sour taste in my mouth for that company. And they finally agreed to give us our refund. I waited for the refund, I finally, I kept calling them and trying to get a hold of them. Their customer service was not great, and I do not recommend actually getting anything from them. That I don't like giving bad reviews, but everything that we had problems with, they said that the refund was, there was an error in their computer system. It never went through. And so I just found it fishy that there was an error in the computer system, even though they didn't want to give me the refund. So we decided not to do any more business with them, and we went to Discount Tire, and they were able to get us, that wasn't a Westlake, but it was a G-rated tire, and we wanted the Westlake that was on our spare tire to be put onto our regular tire so that we had all four tires the same. And So we took them over there. They were able to get the tire for us that we needed, and they switched it out. And they said that the piece of metal that was in that tire was so deeply in there, they couldn't even get it out. We think that there was somebody that had a blowout in front of me as I was passing by. So we think that we probably picked up some of their metal. So the fact that that piece stayed in there for that long of time between us running that over and getting to our destination without losing air, I was really happy with the tire. So, so that's the update we had of the tire. The next day we made it to Dodge City, and go ahead and keep watching for the mishap that we had in Dodge City. So we are still in Dodge City, and I had Mike check the roof to make sure that it was doing okay. I'm glad we did, because it did peel back. It was not doing okay. We went over to Trailer Source and got some die-seal tape that we're going to put on here, and get home, and I'm going to call Grand Design and see what they're going to do about this, because this is a common problem that a lot of people have. We check our seals all the time to make sure that they're doing okay. We had originally put some other Eternabond tape on there because it was starting to peel up from the back edge, but this actually peeled up from the front edge. So it pulled it back and ripped the roof along the side. And so now we're going to get this taken care of. Okay, so here is the update about our roof. So we did get that die-core seal, that tape down on the front end of the roof. We went probably about 50 miles, do you think? Not gonna get a response from him.
No, it was only a few miles.
Oh, so it was only a few miles, and we heard flapping. We stopped at a gas station, and Mike got up on the roof again, and we could see that the roof had peeled back again. So we obviously didn't wait long enough for the tape to seal, but we did have to get home. So we drove the rest of the way home with it flapping. It didn't peel back any more than it already had, so we were okay with that. We did get home, and we got it laid back down and sealed up so that we wouldn't have any other leaks. Again, we were waiting to go on our next trip, so we had to get this taken care of. I was able to call Grand Design, and the roof was still under warranty. Our bodywork was no longer under warranty, so we didn't worry about the tire or anything like that. But they were able to take care of us with the roof. They were able to get somebody out here really quickly, and we got it all taken care of. So I'm really happy with Grand Design that they were able to get that taken care of. The other issues that we had on that trip is the ram ended up with an oil leak, and we had to keep putting oil in there to actually keep going. And right when we got back, Mike had turned on the defroster, and the back window exploded. And I'm glad nobody was in it when that happened, in the back seat or anything. We did have to vacuum up a lot of glass. The truck was still under warranty, so we were able to get that in and get that taken care of. It did take them a little bit to get us in, so we did have to go on another trip with a taped up window in the back before we could get it taken care of. But both of them being under warranty, that did help. So the oil leak did end up being a timing seal in the front of the engine that just broke, and it was under warranty. So when we did take in for the window, the people there said that they'd never seen something like that happen before. So there's a first for everything. So hopefully we don't have too many more mishaps coming up. This video is actually being posted about a year after this trip. So on our next trip that we ended up going cross country, the other thing that we had issues with was our slide, and I'll probably do a little video later on about how to what happened with our slide. And we also had a couple of our handles break on one of our pass-throughs. So I'll probably do a little video about that as well. All right, thanks for joining us. See you later.